Today, while I'm waiting for the weatherman to string together 3 or 4 nice days so I can get back at putting hay in, I'm taking a look at my newest purchase. I like old tractors. I have a few of them around here, and I actually enjoy working on and with the old tractors doing farm work here. So a couple of weeks ago I picked up this 1957 Farmall 450. I've been kind of looking for an old Farmall about this vintage. I thought about picking up either a 300 or 400, but I ended up buying this 450. Today I took the sheet metal off, but the sheet metal is all in pretty good shape, but I took the sheet metal off to see what I've got, and I've done a little work on it. It needs a little more work, but it should end up being a pretty solid tractor when I get done. Like I said, I actually use the old tractors I have here on the farm. Here is my 1959 Ford 871 Select-A-Speed. The decal is wrong, it's actually an 871. Last week I was using this on the rotary hoe. I have the rotary hoe on this tractor to go through my organic cornfields. My corn is too big now to go through with the rotary hoe, so I can take this off. But looking at the 400 here, it's got pretty good rubber. Tires are in pretty good shape. It has the International 2-point or fast hitch on it, and someone has added the fast hitch on it. This didn't come with a fast hitch. Someone has put it on here, converted it to a fast hitch. I know that because the paint is a little more faded on the hitch than it is on the tractor, and also because this mounting bracket for the standard drawbar, whoever put the fast hitch on it left that on there. So if this would have been an original fast hitch tractor, that bracket wouldn't be on there. And like I said, I've been doing a little work on it. The fast hitch, they did have it, whoever did the work on this had it plumbed through this hydraulic block there. I didn't like that, so I took it off there and put a couple of new couplers on there. I've got another pair of couplers here, and I replumbed the cylinder for the fast hitch off on onto the side of the tractor there. I don't know. Don't know if I'm really happy with that or not. I might add a couple of 45-degree elbows there behind the couplers to make it so it's not sticking out so pronounced. Although that's just aesthetics. A couple of things I've done on here. I was looking up underneath the dash when I was working on the hydraulics and noticed that some of the wires didn't look very good, so I took the dash out, and sure enough, it looks like somebody tried really hard to catch this tractor on fire at one time. This shows signs of being shorted out. The bare wires, these were still behind the dash, so I took that off and redid that. Put some new wires on there to make everything safe. Someone has converted this over to a 12-volt alternator system. I think the person I bought it from did that very recently. They put a 12-volt coil on here and the 12-volt alternator. This tractor has power steering on it. When I got it here, the power steering didn't work. There were a number of things wrong with that. This has the what they refer to as the Charlene power steering unit on it. These had a couple of different options. The pump that runs it was bad, had no pressure, wasn't making any pressure, so I took that off and did a little modification to the mount and mounted a Saginaw power steering pump that I had laying on my shelf. This is off the mid-1980s vintage Chevy pickup. I mounted that on the tractor, plumbed it up, and when I did that, I started the tractor and tried to turn the steering wheel. I put pressure on the steering wheel one way, and it forced the wheel around the other way, which was really bizarre. It didn't take me long to figure out what was going on. For some reason, whoever had been working on this thing had switched these two lines to the power steering unit around. This is the return line, this is the pressure line, and I have no idea how or why someone could have done that, but they did. I switched the lines around like they should be, and the power steering works really good. The only problem is the here on the power steering torque motor, it's leaking fluid right there where this shaft comes out. It's leaking at a pretty good clip, a drip about every 5 seconds, which is unacceptable. It's going to make a mess. So I'm going to take that off. I think there's probably an O-ring in there that needs to be replaced, and I need to take that off anyway, because here on the other side of the power steering unit is something that looks to me to be really, really sketchy. I don't know what's going on here, what someone did, but all I know is I don't like the looks of it, so I'm going to change that, do something with that. But otherwise, the tractor is pretty solid. The hydraulics seem to work good on it. The TA works, PTO works. The engine runs really well, really runs well. So after I spend some time getting this thing tuned up, getting things fixed, it should be a pretty good tractor to do a number of things here around the farm with. So that's what I've been up to lately. So I haven't been posting very many videos lately because I've been busy with field work and some other things, but as I continue and anything else interesting comes up, I'll post again. So until then, have a good day.